Okay, just got off shift. Went to the chiropractor, had some work done, but going to finish my project that I've been working on, that console table. So just heading back to the shop and we'll get her done. Okay, so here's what I've got done so far. I don't mind the messy shop. I'll be honest with you, this is probably about the cleanest it's been for a while. So like I said, organization's not a strong suit of mine, but so this is where we're at. If you guys have watched my other videos, got the framework here. It's all painted up. The only thing I need to do is I'm going to sand it down for that I can't even think, for that distressed look. Sand some stuff off of it. I've got my the shelving, the lower shelf planks here. I'm going to do the same to those. Those are going to get mounted down here. Okay, then we've got the tabletop. So if you guys will remember, so this is rough sawn cedar that I had, kind of beveled the edges, kind of give it some depth to it here. So it's all done. It's got two coats that poly stain or poly shades, whatever it's called. So with that, we're gonna get to work, get this project finished so I can get it sold. And yeah, all right, well, enjoy. So what I have my random orbital sander. We're gonna sand down these little planks here using 60 grit. Like I said, my goal for this is not to get a smooth finish, it's just to knock off the paint. Finer grit tends to not, I mean, it'll get through it eventually, but it just takes forever. And again, patience is not a big strong suit of mine. So also trying something a little different that I don't usually, or that I hadn't done in the past, and that's hook this up to my shop vac. Don't know why. I mean, I've had a shop vac for as long as I've had the sander, but for whatever reason, forgot. Just never put two and two together. So, but okay. So again, just gonna sand these down. My goal is just to get a decent aged look to it. So we'll see how it goes. So basically what we're doing, like I said, we're taking a board like this, painted on all sides, and trying to give that distressed look. So I'm going to go ahead and do both sides, even though, you know, obviously one side's going to be on the bottom and not exposed. But the main reason I'm doing that is, like I said, these boards, I think probably all of them have a little bit of a cup to them. So I'm going to go ahead and do both sides. That way I can, if I decide to put the cup all in the same direction or alternate or whatever, or if I just get one side that like this one here, to me has got too much of a pattern to it. I'm kind of liking this a little better, to where it does look like, because the idea you're going for is to make it look like it was naturally worn off. But at any rate, so that's what we're doing. So go ahead and speed through the next ones, or through the rest of them. So all right, enjoy. like I said, depends on how your brain works. The nice thing or the bad thing about this is it is 100% just go by what you think looks good. So the reason why I say it could be a bad thing is, like I said, if you're building it for somebody in particular, then it's all in what they think looks good. If you're building it for yourself, obviously it's what you think looks good. But if you're building it kind of like I am with this particular project, just no specific customer in mind. I'm not planning on keeping it at my house. My plan is to sell this when I'm done with it. But you kind of gotta balance, you know, in your head, kind of gotta balance whether what you think will appeal to the most people. I'm not very good at that, so what I wind up doing is I just revert back to I'll make what I think looks good, and to me that's once I got that concept in my head, that's relieved a lot of stress, a lot of indecision on my part. But so yeah, like I said, just you know, the main thing I'm trying to do is I don't want consistency, but I do want the same styles, or the same feel to it all. So like you look at these two boards, obviously they were done differently, but they look pretty similar. So or then, I mean, you can see how you know, this here was the first board I did. But you can see I've got even with that I changed a little bit how I do it. So this is the back side. So my goal is to get them all looking consistent, not identical. So okay, so what I'm going to do now, got this part done. I'm going to set up and work on the framework there. Okay, so back over here. Probably not going to film all of this. Like I said, I mean, nobody wants to see me sanding on something for, well, in the reality, it's probably going to take me about 30 minutes to sand all this. Oh, that's a little closer than I wanted. Oh, okay, so not quite done. I've got to go run to the house, grab my other sander. So, like I said, basically, this is it. I'm not going to do in here inside rails on either top or bottom. The main reason why is just in case somebody were ever to try to paint match this. It's really hard to get a paint match when it's all scuffed up like this. So whoever buys it, I'll just let them know that, hey, these are not, the inside rails are not done. So that's going to be the original paint color. Okay, so got both sides of those planks done. I've got the framework all sealed up with lacquer. So we got about 3 coats on the frame, 3 coats on the planks there that are going to make up that bottom shelf. So mainly because I didn't have enough 1x6s to do a shelf all the way across, or without any gaps. I've got to gap them. So what I did was, hopefully if my math all worked out right, should be about 5/16. So I just had a piece of scrap board here, ripped a piece that's 5/16 wide. So we're going to find out how my math worked. and that was wide enough to go across there, so we'll see what happens. So for right now, I'm not so much worried about it being straight on here right now. My main thing is I want the gap consistent. That, everybody. To be honest with you, I think I can live with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue them down, but I'm also going to nail them. I've made these to where they should fit flush. Now I'm ready to go get the tabletop put on. So go get that and I'll be back. Just gonna set this in. Okay, so like I said, I've got it set up to where the back is flush. Now if you watched my other videos, I kind of went over how I gauged the side to side on projects where it's not super critical. Okay, so what I'm doing is just using my finger here to put just the tip of my finger on the frame, and on both sides. I'll do that on both ends, and then we're just going to see until they feel they're about the same distance there. So that feels about right. About the same up front. Okay, so that there is where she's going to sit. That I am going to go ahead and pre-drill them. So, but I'm going to do that in place. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some clamps on here just to make sure this doesn't move while I'm drilling everything. Okay, so just because it's easier, I'm going to start here in the middle. Okay, so had to go get my right angle attachment. So got my holes pre-drilled. Do the same thing the other side, and then this tabletop is on. All right, thanks for watching. Plan on releasing other videos of other projects that I do. So if you like this, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and leave me a comment down in the comment section, and let me know what else you'd like to see or anything you'd like me to improve on. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.